Hey guys, it's Coach Megs, and I just wanted to make a video to just share with you my thoughts and results after finishing the 21 Day Ultimate Reset. And most of you have been following me and kind of seeing what I've been doing. And I announced that, when I started the reset this time, it was because I had hit that, end of summer, letting the bad eating creep in on me again. We did a lot of vacationing and traveling this summer, and it started out really good, but towards the end, I got very slack. And quite honestly, I was getting back into some very bad behaviors from my past. Most of you know that I used to weigh close to 200 pounds when I started my journey to taking better care of myself. And back then, I did a lot of overeating and binge eating. Kind of the same thing, right? Just eating too much junk, feeding my emotions, and just was not in a good place. And my journey has been long and it's still ongoing, and I've still fought to conquer a lot of those habits. And I obviously did lose a lot of weight, and I learned first about portion control, and later on learned about fitness, and later on learned about eating clean, and my journey has just kind of morphed as I've gone along. But I just found that I was going back to a really ugly place at the end of this summer, just with my eating habits. And so just after praying about it, I decided that it was time for me to do the Ultimate Reset again. I've done it multiple times. I love the program. I tend to do it, when my eating has gotten, off track, and I just kind of need to really reset things and get my mind right. And this time I seriously needed that. And I also needed to just reconnect with God. You guys know I'm very open about my faith, and it's just the foundation of my life. And I just knew that I was not honoring God in the way that I was feeding my body. And, it's embarrassing. That's an embarrassing moment. But it's a truth. And I had to deal with that. And, I'd seen that in the past and knew that I could conquer it. And, we know that with Christ can do all things, through his strength and not our own. And so I just have seen the victory, and I know it can be had. And so I decided that the 21 Day Reset was the way for me to do that. But this time it was going to be different. I was going to really commit my food to the Lord, and commit the meals I was preparing to the Lord, and spending more time focusing on him. And so these last 21 days, I've been doing that more, and I'm always so far from perfect, you guys, but I've just found that God has blessed my time on the reset, and just, reset my thinking about food. Food is fuel. And, I'll be the first to tell you that I believe you should be able to live in moderation and enjoy some treats sometimes. And, I've been at places in my life where I can do that, but I've also been in those trigger zones where one treat leads to another, leads to the whole pan of treats. And so I need to have my frame of mind right. And you guys need to know that, you need to evaluate where you're at, what your personality is like. This is never the same for any two people. It's always going to be a different journey to living healthy. And part of that comes from, determining who you are and what you're made up of. And, God has wired us all differently. So that's been a big learning experience for me, and something that I try and, work with my clients on, and helping them find programs that work for them and mindsets that work for them. So anyway, I did the reset, and, don't we always want to know what the numbers are, right? We look so much at that scale to define us, and I know I have. I've been a terrible scale abuser, and I still, I was getting on the scale during the reset. I'm not going to lie to you, because the scale was going up at the end of the summer when I was eating all that junk. And so, when you eat too much junk, the scale's going to go up. But when you start treating your body right, the scale will go down. So, yes, I did lose 7 pounds these past 3 weeks doing the reset. So, that does feel good, but I'm just really trying to focus more on how I feel, my body feels. I want to be healthy. I try and share that with you guys, that this is about a healthy lifestyle. And when you do eat healthy and you do exercise and get moving, you will be healthy and you will feel better and you will look better. Your skin will be clearer, your mind will be clearer, your clothes will fit better. And, and if you are at a place where you need to lose weight, that will start to happen too. So, yes, there were results on the scale and in my body, inches lost around my waist. So I'm thankful for that. But I've also learned so much that, depending on the type of program I'm doing, those numbers change. When I'm lifting weights, the numbers go up. When I'm doing more cardio, they may go down. It depends on the focus of your program too. So I'm trying not to get too fixated on those numbers, but more about just living healthy and committing it to God, to take care of myself so that I can be better for my clients, for my God, number one, for my family, so that I can have that energy. You guys know, I was eating all that crap. I was feeling sluggish and run down and waking up sluggish and waking up in the middle of the night and not sleeping well. And, but my body began to crave the junk too much. And so the reset just helped me get that focus back and remember that I feel so good. I feel so much better when I eat healthy. And yes, it does take you to a vegan place. Pretty much the last 2 weeks you're eating vegan. So here I am, I'm vegan again. And you guys have seen over time where I've done the vegan for a while. And so, my plan is to keep going and just do how I feel. So I'll probably stay vegan for a little bit. And if I get to a point where I feel like I need to start adding some animal proteins back in, I'll do that. Again, this is not a one size fits all. It's about finding what's right for you, taking care of the body God has given you, honoring Him with that, and knowing that, by living healthy, you are giving yourself a better person to serve others, to serve your family, to serve your God, to live daily and enjoy your life and feel good in the skin that you're in. So, do I believe all this? Yes. Do I still struggle with it? Yes. My gosh, you guys, every single day. But I am determined to forge ahead and keep sharing with you guys and hoping to encourage you, which encourages me. So you see what I share. God puts those things on my heart because I need it to hear it as much as you guys need to hear it. So I just thank you. I thank you for, going along on this ride with me and, indulging in my silly videos and pictures of food and working out and, because that keeps me motivated too. And I just enjoy sharing it with you. And that's a big part of why I do what I do as a coach. So, where do we go from here? I have a couple of things that I'm doing to help me stay on track that can help you too. Next Monday, I think it's September 28th. Let me look real quick. Yeah, Monday, September 28th. I am going to start a free, my bangs are not doing well today. Sorry. I'm going to start a free 6-day clean eating group that's going to run next week. And that's just going to help me to stay on track. And then beyond that, on October 12th, I'm going to do a formal 3-week challenge group because I'll be back into my exercise and a full program. And I just love those groups because they help me stay on track and they can help you. So if you're interested in either one of those, just shoot me a message and I'd be happy to chat with you more. And you guys just have a blessed day and I'll see you soon.